I've been paying attention for the last 6 years. Our schools are getting worse. Rent is getting worse. Property taxes are getting higher. The price for food is getting higher. I did a study and a little rabbit trail leading up to this. Here are some scary numbers, man. I'm going to throw some numbers out there, man. For California, right? If you're a Californian, here's some of the stuff that you're paying for. And I tried to do this globally, right? So I didn't just look at one place. I looked at the Google monster, right? I had the Google monster do a search for me. There were 5 sites that came up. And of these 5 sites that came up, yep, here we go. It's right here. So these are some of the names of the sites that I got this information from. The Tax Foundation, right? New American Funding is another one. And also the California Globe, right? So public schools for California were ranked 24th to 30th in the middle. So we're not that great, but we're not number one either. Gas prices, we are the number one highest ranked for gas prices, averaging at $4.59 to $5.80 per gallon in 2025, right? In 2026, it's going up higher. College tuition, right? Public college is affordable, but the top tier are among some of the highest in the nation, right? So if you're going to USC, UCLA, Stanford, man, I don't know if Stanford's there or not, but those big prestigious schools like USC, your average people can't get in there. Anyway, housing costs, right? Among the most expensive states for housing. The housing tax rate is amazing too, because the housing tax rate for California is 35th to 36th. It's the highest nationwide, right alongside the working tax. We are 48 out of 50 when it comes to income tax at 13.3%. And we also have to pay federal plus state taxes. Food prices, I even looked up food. We have the third highest prices for food. Weekly, a family of 4 is spending $297 to $370 for food. Violence in jails, we are 6th overall as far as states when it comes to violent crimes, right? We're ranked 6th. And out of all of the people that we're putting in jail for these violent crimes, we have the second highest prison population in the country. Also for our farmers, right? Our farmers, Cali, were ranked number 1, but they face terrible new regulations that are causing them to lose their land due to outsourcing. And most of that outsourcing is for those data gathering centers, right? That I guess are popping up all around America for these servers so we could have this great internet access, right? So these are some pretty disturbing numbers when you look at California and the amount of people that are in California. The fact that we are among the most highest to live, paying the most taxes, and now we're even being taxed for the amount of mileage that we put on our cars just to drive to work, on top of paying the highest food costs. I want to hear some solutions. And after hearing these governors, candidates, these candidates running for governor, there was only one person who I heard a solution from that I kind of believed, and that was the Chad Bianca guy. The guy he's a cop, right? I don't even like cops like that, but he seemed like he had a vision. And the English guy sounded like he had a vision, but I don't know if he could back it. And then as far as the Democrats go, if the Democrats do happen to pull it out and maintain office for however long they maintain it for, then we continue to deserve everything that we get, because we've been having Democrats running California for a long time, and we weren't always the worst in some of these situations but after naming off all the places that we are lacking in when it comes to our expenses, yeah, keep in mind, man, Jerry Brown, Democrat, George Ducomani or whatever is a Republican, and Pete Wilson was a Republican. But then it went Gray Davis, Democrat. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger, Republican. But was Arnold Schwarzenegger really a Republican, or was he like really just an actor who got voted in because everybody loved his movies, right? If I were old enough to vote, I probably would have voted for him like people voted for Donald Trump, right? Because he's using his own money. And, but ever since 2011, right, it's been Democrat. So Jerry Brown put it down. Gavin Newsom picked up the ball and continued running with it for another 8 years. And 2011 is way before Donald Trump came into office, right? So